Welcome back to the channel, y'all, man. I was live yesterday. I had to erase the live yesterday because I was on Amigo. Someone flashed the camera, yada yada yada, man. But I'm back live, man, with another video, man. Um, if you're new to the channel, go follow me on Rumble at PAC203 on Rumble. Man, we're going up on Rumble. Hit the follow button. Go follow me on IG at 203 PACMAN, 203 Pacman on IG, man. Give me some ideas of what stuff y'all want me to react to. But let's get into this reaction, man. Single mom asks why Fresh avoids single moms. Nina underrated.
Hey, the people at Discovery Channel came to me and asked me to do the impossible, go undercover and show the world how fast it would take me to build $1 million business. In fact, they asked me to build $1 million business with no money, no contacts, only $100. That's no.
So I actually recorded a clip of you guys, especially.
Yo, chat.
So I actually recorded a clip of you guys, especially with you, Fresh, when you were saying that you were talking about your ex-wife, saying that she was the perfect woman. She cooked, stupid, sex.
Chat. Quality looks trash.
Okay, so
give it.
Go more in depth because I don't understand, because you made it seem like, okay, single mom doesn't have any chance at all.
Are you a single mom?
Yes.
Okay, so
give it to.
Oh,
bro.
All right.
Oh, she feels offended. She feels offended because she's a single mom. I let them talk and then I give my opinion on single moms. And then we'll hear some stats after.
Break it down for her.
Yeah. So the raw uncut version is, so she's a great girl, obviously, you know, cook, clean, did everything cool. The problem was that like I at that age I was like 23, right?
Oh, you were young.
I didn't understand fully what it meant to be a stepdad.
Okay.
And my mom was like, "Hey, do you know what you're getting into?" I was like, I like her. Like, I'm moving with her. It's the right thing to do as a Christian, so I did it, right? And when I got into that situation, it was like, yo, I have to be a dad.
Look at Fresh guy. He got Fresh need to work out. This is an older video, but he need to get in the gym, bro. Fresh, if you watching this, bro, get in the gym, man. Get in the gym.
And I was ready to be a dad. Also, as well, like, picture this. If I'm coming to America to be successful, for me personally, like, anything that's not going to help me on that path is going to hold me back. So, unfortunately, me even providing for the whole family itself and then having to, like, not grind on my business after work, take them to the park, it was holding me back. And I came to America to become successful. So that's why I said the kid was cool, not a bad kid at all. Hopefully he's doing well today. But I just knew that I couldn't be the one to give him what he needed. So
in chat it says stepdad, worst job ever. I'm dead. And the other one said towel boy Fresh, I believe, because he has like his towel material on.
To be fair to her and to be fair to the kid, I had to leave that situation. And look, honestly speaking, maybe if I was more blue pill and I didn't care about myself, I would have stayed and still be stepped out today. But I have to understand, look, my life, I want one life to live. So I want to be free to be successful. And I look today, we built an empire, Fresh and Fit, and now I can say I'm actually on the way to being super successful. The point is that, like, for me personally, back then, that was holding me back. That whole dynamic of having to, like, soccer games, taking this place and that place, having to spend money for trips, like, that was holding me back. And it sounds bad to say, but like, I had to be selfish. But now I'm at a better point in life, like, I can have my own kids. You know what I'm saying? But back then it was a no. And then
I'm gonna be honest, man. Don't have kids. Listen, ladies, the most selfish thing you can do is have a kid by a man that you don't plan on spending the rest of your life with, or you know he's not good to spend the rest of your life with. That's the most selfish thing you can do. And that's a fact. I'm not saying get rid of kid, abortion. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying cherish your sexuality. Don't take guys serious that don't take you serious. And then once you have a kid, don't go and say, go for look. I wasn't happy. I'm not happy. I don't want to show fake love. It's not, listen, first of all, raising a kid and a family is, first of all, your happiness doesn't even matter, really. It doesn't even, that should be the last thing that comes to your mind, because you have duty. And duty to the family is you have to be selfless and what's best for the family as a whole. And I'm sorry to say, the best thing for children is for the mother and the father to be together in the household together. That's the best thing. And there's stats to prove that. We'll get to the stats after, though. We'll get to the stats after.
Like, sorry to say this, that's not my kid. So for me to give him the world, I personally can't do it. Because I'm looking at some other nigga in his face, and I'm like, bro, that's not my kid. And then too, in my household, if I want to have discipline, I can't really discipline him because I can't hit him. And then when I shout at him, it's like, oh, he's not your son. Don't shout at him.
How old was he?
He's like 3.
Oh, he was young too.
So, ladies, you want the guy to pay the bills. You want him to pay the bills, take care of you, buy you what you need to make you happy, but you can't discipline a kid. Not even hit him. They're just saying, listen, boy, you bugging right now. Go sit down. And you gonna check him about checking. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Nah.
So nothing against her, nothing against the kid. Just that, like, me personally, I didn't know what I was getting into. I did it for, to be Christian and be a good, wholesome husband and actually live with my wife. So I need to be married. So that's why I actually did it. I really didn't do all the like love because like I cared about her, but I didn't love her. Like, I don't.
Yeah, you needed your papers.
No, I was already a citizen.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
Damn, just try and come at him saying he didn't have his papers. Fresh is a USA citizen. I believe he's like a New York citizen, I believe.
People are like, oh, Fresh, you're from Barbados. You got married for papers. No, my mom was from New York. So I was a citizen from birth.
His mom's a U.S. citizen.
So I've been legal from the jump. I just knew personally I didn't want to be in that situation anymore. So I was Tom Lakers, man, because I listened to him in the car, him, Solo TV 84, King Richards, Richard Cooper, and they started making my mind think, you know what? Is this what I really want as a man? You know what I'm saying? I'm young, I want to be successful. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm going somewhere. Is this going to hold me back? And it did. I let that go. It wasn't easy because obviously I cared about the kid, I cared about the girl. You know what I'm saying? And up until this day, like I gave her the car. Hey, I bought her a car. You keep it. That was my gift to you, saying, you know what? Things didn't work out. I'm not gonna be an a-hole and just like give you nothing. So here's that. And we divorced. She didn't ask for nothing, no money, no alimony, nothing. We divorced and that was it. And luckily I found a good girl that actually cared about me and she didn't want anything from me after. But that's what it was.
Would you ever consider going back to her now that you're like successful?
Hell no. But hey man, look, I gave her a call.
Hey yo, I wonder if she with the baby father. She with the kid's father. So that would be the smartest thing to do. You get back with the father, so your son will be a degenerate out here.
Car, she has a good lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I taught her how to but her credit score. Okay, so when I met her, she had like a credit score of like 300. When I left her, it was like
damn.
It was like
I didn't even know it goes that low.
Yeah, it was. But when I left her, it was 710. So I gave her opportunity to like, hey, go your credit. Now you can borrow money, invest, and all that. So basically, I helped her to a certain extent, took her from the hood to a nice area. So I gave her some keys to life that will bless her. But for me to go back, nah.
Yeah. Does that answer it, kind of? Or
Yeah.
that's his
I mean,
perspective?
I get it. He was young. He didn't mention that on the show. So 23, that's very young.
I can.
I think she likes Fresh. She likes Fresh, and she's a single mom, so she like, yo, listen, like, I want to chance at you, like, what's wrong with single moms? Like, and she heard that, she's like, oh yeah, but they got some baddies in here. She a baddie. She's old. No comment.
Give you like the logical reasoning why it's. So we tell guys on the podcast all the time, not to date single moms or take them seriously. And the reason why, there's a bunch of reasons why.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go over. I wrote down some.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Number one.
So number one, you have 100% responsibility with almost zero authority. You know, at the end of the day, the kid isn't yours biologically, so you have zero rights to that child if something were to happen. So if the woman breaks up with you or leaves you, you've now built up rapport and love with a child that isn't biologically yours that you have zero right to. So she can leverage that child against you and just leave. And then it's the relationship breaking up is going to hurt you. And then if she has 1, 2, 3, 4 kids that you're caring for.
Hey, yo, chat. You see all these super chats is on. Like, yo, Myron, get him. Myron, shoot. Myron, fire.
Or that you're investing into, now you have no right to them. So it hurts 3 times, 4 times as hard, right? And then also on top of that, it's not in your best interest as a man to invest all your resources and time into children that quite frankly aren't yours. It's why are you raising another man's child when you can go ahead and have your own children? You know, it's just not, it's not, how do I say this? It's not.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't, to be honest, my honest opinion, y'all, I never think again I will take a woman with it. I'm not, listen, man. I'm going to say, let me be honest. I have a child. I know it's probably selfish of me saying not date another woman with a child, but this is the pros. I believe women that have children have patience, and it's kind of better if you have a child in that aspect, because women that have children have patience, and you can learn a lot from a woman on how she deals with her children. She deals with her children. She yells at them. She cusses at them. How she disciplines them. Like, you'll learn a lot from a woman on how she deals with her children. And to be honest, that would teach you if you really want to deal. You don't want to deal with no woman that be cussing at her children, even if she got a son. You don't want to be, if she cussing at him, wilding on them and stuff like that. You don't want to deal with that type of woman, to be honest. And I do believe, though, women that have kids have baggage, have a lot of baggage. Vice versa, women that don't have kids. I'm not saying they all don't, but I'm saying majority. Women that have kids have the mindset of, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need nobody. I don't need you. I want you. When I think that's the wrong mindset to me, because I want a woman that wants me and needs me. So that's my thing. I probably won't date another woman that has kids anymore. Probably. I said probably. There's always a miracle out there, so always could happen. But saying from my personal, I don't know if I can do it.
Not the best, it's not most conducive to your personal success, and it's not the best use of your time. You're better off just finding a woman, getting with her younger, having a child with her, and making sure that at least the kids are yours. Because if the kids are yours, you at least have a fighting chance. Well, not even you have a fighting chance. You're still going to lose in family court regardless. You're probably not going to even get custody of your children.
Yeah.
But at least you'll have a sliver of right to be able to get them and be able to see them. So when the kids aren't biologically yours, you take a L. There's literally no upside to being a stepdad at all. There's none. So we tell guys the courts aren't designed for you to win, and when the kids aren't biologically yours, the courts are 100% designed for you to lose. So it's there's zero upside to being a stepdad, quite frankly.
That's a
So there's no hope for me.
Damn.
How old's your kid?
Chat, you see the poll? 90%, 96% said no. Would you date a single mom seriously? 3% say maybe, 1% say yeah. Yes. So it's always a simp out. It's always a simp out there somewhere.
8.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is this.
Wait 10 more years.
I mean, it's not even wait 10 more years. It's no guy that's higher, that's any guy that's sensible, that is higher earning and higher status, they're probably not going to take you seriously. And that's got to be
your best bet.
Yeah.
Like, now she's dating a guy with kids, so you can find a guy with kids as well.
That's
to make it work.
Yeah.
Because think about this, right? Like you said earlier.
Or no, fuck that. Get back with the baby's father, man.
He's married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Sometimes the guy moves on. Like,
damn, he done moved up, moving on.
her baby daddy moved on with another girl, so she couldn't even go back. But
Right.
in your scenario, find somebody with kids because he understands your struggle. Because see, like I said before, I didn't really understand it. I didn't have kids on my own, so it's kind of like I'm not the best person to even be in that scenario, but he might, the guy with kids. So
and you can find a man. You can find him. It's just that you might not find the guy that you want. Like the thing is like, you know, and because I know I want a guy that makes a certain amount of money, 100 grand a year, 6 feet tall, good looking, whatever it may be. You can find a man to be a strong stepfather. There's nothing wrong with being a stepfather. You know, I'm just saying, like, on a balance of probabilities, it's not in your best interest. But there are plenty of average men that.
Look, listen, I'm gonna be honest, man. If a woman has a kid and is not with the baby father, and say she has 2 kids and she's not with neither one of the fathers or stuff like that, the chances are you will have a kid with her and she will break up with you and not be with you. So she made it a cycle that it shows that she made a cycle that she's not looking for longevity. She's just looking for a good time in the moment, and that is detrimental to a kid's growth. And that's the most selfish thing to do. Only worry about your happiness and not what's best for the kids. So if she's just, guys, ladies, listen. You had a kid. If you had a kid, guys, you know a girl that has a kid, she has more than one baby fathers. The truth is that more than likely she will be in and out of relationships for the rest of her life. And it doesn't matter. She might find a guy that might be serious for a year or 2 years, maybe 3 years. But it's a ticking time bomb. I'm going to be honest. It's a ticking time bomb, man. And the best thing to be is with the children's father.
That will be happy to take you on as a wife and take on your son and be a stepfather.
Yeah, we've seen your booty, so you good to go.
You could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
the
thing is that many women have very high standards, man. And quite frankly, the older you get, you know, and the more children you have, the less negotiating power you have to get these types of men and lock them down. They might have sex with you casually.
They'll have fun.
They'll have fun, but they won't lock you down. So, you know, I would say maybe knock the standards down.
And ladies, you're not locked down until you're married. So just because, I got men are after me, men are into me, just because you're dating or casually having sex with somebody doesn't mean you're locked down. You have to be married with the last name and have the ring. That is locked down. And don't say, I can do it if I want it, but you can't do it because guys give the commitment. So you can't do nothing. You can say it don't mean he's going to do it.
Bit, and I know you might fight me on that, but what do you got, Chris?
Or some cats and dogs are good.
Yeah. Die alone.
Yeah.
Investing Chewy, guys.
I would say listen, the average man in the United States makes about 50 grand a year, 5'8".
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
5'8".
Yeah.
I'm 5'10".
Well,
you're 5'10"?
Yes.
No, you're not.
I am.
Yeah, she's pretty
Yeah, she's pretty
Hold
tall.
up.
Oh my goodness.
Hold up. Hold up.
We'll have a high complex.
Yes.
No way.
Okay. I guess. Okay. Oh,
Damn.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yes.
That man short.
She does got you by like an inch, bro. Yeah,
Hold
she
on.
does got you by like an inch.
Hey, turn around.
Ooh. Okay, there you go.
Okay,
I know
okay.
some dudes in the chat are gonna be like, I'll be a baby daddy. I'll be a baby daddy. I'll be a baby daddy.
Hold up.
Get.
Hold up.
And with heels, I'm like 6'2".
Okay.
Then you're telling me with heels.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Would you date a
96%
single
no.
mother seriously? We got 98% said no. 3% said maybe.
Yikes.
And then
I agree.
1% said yes.
I
Ooh.
wouldn't.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. So what you want a man that's what 6'3"?
And let's be honest, the guys that say yes, those are the women that the girls don't want. So that's saying that, listen, man, corny.
Yes.
And 100 grand a year?
I mean, not really 100, like maybe 80.
80. Okay.
maybe.
Well, you're looking for
Living
a guy.
in Miami, you know how it is.
Here's the thing. You're looking for a guy in like the top 5%.
Right.
Because so let's do the math. About 14% or so of men are 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's just 6
especially
feet.
in Miami, it's like they're like
And even less.
5'8". Yeah.
So to find a man that's 6'3", you're already talking about a 2-3% man. Now
Include single,
include
Yeah.
single,
ready to mingle.
Shorty got
ready to
them
mingle.
cakes.
Then let's add in, is he attractive enough?
Yeah.
Right, I can tell you're picky on looks. Then let's add in the fact he needs to make 80 grand a year.
And let's be honest, she probably only gonna date a black guy. She probably wants a guy to be black.
You gotta settle.
Nothing wrong
You
with
know
that.
what? When you stood up, I think you changed the chat's mind.
See?
As I the wagon,
See?
I'm ready to follow.
Guys.
After seeing the wagon, I'm ready to be a father. Hold on. I'm dead.
When you stood up, I think you changed the chat's mind.
See?
As I say in the wagon,
See?
I'm ready to
Guys,
Yeah, see?
guys, you know why I did that? I want you to see the full package. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, some niggas will.
Yeah, some guys will still
They'll do it for you. Yeah, they will.
some guys will take you on. I'm just saying, like, if you want a guy to commit to you, take you seriously, and be ready to take you on as a wife and take care of your son,
Yeah.
you're gonna have
Daughter.
to settle. Daughter, sorry.
Daughter.
You're gonna have to settle with a guy that may not be 6'3" and attractive and making 80 grand plus a year. We got our boy Fortune Vieira here.
Thank you again, brother.
Witness competition anxiety for 13 years when Latin dancing, asked the girl to dance and watch the eyeballs turn. See you bros in Miami tomorrow.
Cool.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I would say. I mean,
Thank you
just
for
from
answering my question.
that's just from a very painful and pragmatic side.
Have you dated a woman with kids? Be honest.
But there's plenty of
No.
guys
Yeah,
that would be happy to be stepfathers. Like,
a lot.
yeah, they don't watch us. They're like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's easier sleeping with girls than kids. Hey.
Oh hell, you got a bunch of guys here. They're probably gonna send you. Look, yeah,
That
what you
ass.
think?
Damn.
So
What
yeah,
you think?
they're gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot their shot. So yeah, guys, go ahead and shoot your shot.
Hey, yo, chat. Listen, man. This is some stats right here on why you should be with the baby fathers. This is why you should be with the baby father. And these are stats on women with single moms. These are stats on single moms with kids. And these are facts. You can say how you feel. No, all people are not like this, but majority of people are like this. I'm gonna take the majority. Let's be honest. The numbers don't lie.
I'll get to the rule. I'll get to the rule. 63% of youth suicides, are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother
You can't
homes.
put that on the mother.
85% of
No.
Yes,
children
you
who
could.
show behavioral disorders are from.
Yes, he could, because just like I said, when you do stuff like that, it's very selfish, and you're not being selfless for the children. So you have to put it on the mom, because moms think, oh, I could do it by myself, and the facts show you could raise a kid by yourself, but the kid's not gonna come out very good. So that's just the facts. So you definitely gonna put it on the single moms.
From single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes.
So how are you going to
can't put
blame
that
the
on the
woman
mother.
then?
Well, he didn't.
Blame
Like,
it on the
guys,
citizen.
why is your immediate reaction? You're blaming the woman when he's just.
Listen, ladies, I'm not trying to spoiler alert. What's up? I'm not trying to tear down single mothers. Listen, man, all I'm saying is cherish your womb, cherish your sexuality. Don't just have don't plan on having kids by people that you just randomly having sex with, or kids you have sex. They have to be a good father, obviously. And to be honest, girls go for shitty guys, they go for the bad guys, and the bad guys are the bad guys are not the good, great fathers. So let's be honest, man. You want a bad guy, or you want someone who's gonna be there and take care of your children. You might have to go to gym. You might have to go for Jimmy instead of Pookie and Ray Ray. All right. What else y'all want to get into? What else y'all want to get into, man? Let's see if we go. Yo, I had seen this. Yo, this is for the boys, man. Let's get it. Let's see. I seen this video. I wanted to check it out, man. Andrews take cars, man. Let's get it. Let's see what this is like. Let's see what it's like.
Underneath were broken. I must hit a rock or something. Wheels had to be realigned. Blah blah.
Listen, I think this is a Ferrari 812 Superfast. This is what it is. A Ferrari 812 Superfast. It's a mid-engine V12 rear-wheel drive.
Blah. But she's back. Boom. And I'm slowly getting all my cars back in the drive.
It's all right. I wouldn't buy it though. I don't think if I had supercar money, I would get the E12 super fast. I'd probably go for like a SF90. Maybe they have a 458 right here. Maybe a F8 Bruto.
All this time I've had all these cars, I've never had all my cars on the drive at once. Always something's getting fixed, something's getting repaired. But it's December. I can't drive them, so I'm gonna fix them all. So when the summer comes, it's ready to rock and roll. Every single one's gonna be in pristine condition. Well-oiled machines. M5 competition. Not a normal M5 competition. I bought an M5 competition, I got 100 grand and threw it at it.
Listen, the M5 is fire. I don't know why all these people getting these fast ass cop cars, these Hellcats. When I would just get a nice BMW. The ladies love it better. Nobody care about you. Your fast cop car, bro. Nobody wants. Come on, man. It might be fast. It might get to other guys' thing hard, but come on, man.
That's 900 horsepower. 720S is back. McLaren. I got the 765 LT on the way. I didn't even sell the 720.
The 720 is goals. Word of my what? The 720 is goals. It's goals. That or a 600 LT. Goals. That's what I'm going for.
I'll keep the 720. Porsche 911.
And he has two 765s.
Tech Art. Put a body kit on it. Put
Fire.
a power kit on it. FI, new exhaust. 458 Italia. Bought that for Luke. Some fucking nice. V12. Aston Martin Vanquish S Ultimate. Only 175 in the world.
He bought one for his cousin because he's nice, he said.
Gee.
This man is funny as hell.
Okay, Black Adam. You have
What color is your Bugatti? Chat, what color is your Bugatti, man? What else y'all want to get into, man? What else? What else? Give me something to react to, man. Oh, I seen this. This is not no. It's not no. It's not no. What's it called? I forgot what you call it. What do you call it? Let's check this out, man. Energy takes on real estate. Let's check this out, man.
No, I think the thing is, Andrew, you are a straight talker, right? And that's one of the things I think so many people love about you. You say it absolutely as it is. And my fear is, if you say real estate's dangerous, this is dangerous, people will not know what to do, and they'll end up doing nothing, leaving their money in the bank.
That's
so
true.
Help us out.
Hey, yo, listen, my thoughts on real estate is it's a good way to grow your money. But if you don't have no money, you shouldn't invest in real estate. You shouldn't, be honest.
Okay, that's true.
Help us out.
When I say real estate is dangerous, now, firstly, you can make money with real estate. You can make money with real estate. I'm not saying it's dangerous from that perspective. I'm talking about my own personal ideology. Yeah. My personal ideology is I don't want to be within control of a government. I don't want a government.
And this is a good one right here. Listen. This is a fact. Listen, if guys and ladies, if you are in a relationship and say your boyfriend makes $50,000 or $40,000, you make $50,000 or $40,000, and y'all live in an apartment, y'all can afford a duplex. Y'all could get an FHA loan and get a duplex. Y'all could get 2 FHA loans because y'all not married yet. So you could get a duplex or a triplex, and y'all make enough to where you could pay the rent, you could pay your rent, and you could get one, and you can afford a duplex or triplex. You want turnkey because you don't have that much money to put up front unless you're gonna get a bigger loan. But you can afford. That's how you start your wealth together. Girls want to build together. That's how you build together with your significant other. Yeah, both make
Control me.
Yeah, both make 50 or 40,000. That's 80 to 100,000 a year. Yeah, got it. That's almost 10 to 8 grand a month. That's enough right there. Even if you have a children, you should do it much faster because you get one, you get another one, you get another one. Now you borrow the loan to get the equity. You grab the equity from the police, and you buy another one. It's easy.
If I didn't think that way, then I'd be a lot less opposed to real estate. I mean, a house is always going to be worth something. It ain't going to go to zero. You know, it's not like a risk like a crypto or a stock that can go to zero. A house will always be worth something, and you can definitely make a lot of money in it. I'm just at the position where I just don't want to have a government to have control of me. And this recent war proved it. Look at all these billionaire Russians who fair and square bought property in London by the law, paid their price, paid the stamp duty, stuck to the rules.
And I think they snatched it. They took the property back. That is crazy because the guys from London have nothing to do with the people, the government of Russia. Like, I mean, the guys that bought property from Russia have nothing to do with the war on Russia. They're not democratic. They're not government. They're not. That is crazy. That's called that's a scam. Like, that's a scam. The government's crazy, man.
Then the president of their country did something they may not have even agreed with it. Who do they know? Do you agree with everything the prime minister does now?
No.
Neither do I. And then the British government came along and just took all their houses off them.
Here's my stance. If you have gold, silver, anything, especially money in the bank, it can, if you go down the extreme levels enough, it can get taken.
Oh, well, that's true.
Nothing on this earth is freehold. Everything is leasehold.
To a degree, there are certain things which can't be taken.
Like, you won't give us one example though, so it's hard to.
There are some things that can't be taken.
Okay, but I think that property is one of the hardest things for anybody to take. You can make I make a lot of money in property without owning it as well.
Chat, I don't know if you know about the IRS. The IRS is the most is the only people that could come in and take your shit without a warrant. They come freeze your bank accounts, take your assets. They're pulling couches out. They don't need a warrant to do that. They move on their own independently. They don't need a judge to sign off on it. They come in and just take what they want, stop, freeze shit. They do what they want.
Yeah. By controlling it.
Absolutely.
And also being a property entrepreneur.
I can't say you don't make money in real estate. And I'm also not saying I don't own any.
You do own property.
Of course I do. But I'm just saying that I don't feel comfortable. I don't go, bought another house. Yes, let me sleep easy. Some guys do. But I think when you truly
understand. You know what I'm doing right now? Flipping land and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, a few years ago, many people said to me, oh, real estate's risky. I've made millions in real estate.
I bet you have.
It's all I know.
I bet you have.
And through controlling it, flipping it, trading it, owning it.
Completely.
And my properties a lot are in my personal name. I've got a lot in company as well now. Yeah. I think I'm in a pretty safe position. Now, if it gets so bad that they take away everybody's property and the world has ended and there's this massive plague and everybody's dead, you know what? I lived a pretty good life.
No, completely. And I understand a lot of people will see me as paranoid, and that's fine. But I know you can make a whole bunch of money, but the last thing I'm currently in a situation where I don't need money. So I'm just trying to position myself in a way that I sleep the best as possible.
Yeah.
And I don't feel happy with money in the bank either. I don't.
That's the worst.
Not because of even inflation. Like if I load up my bank balance and it's $87 million, that doesn't make me feel comfortable. It makes me feel the opposite. Right. Because the one day you click on the app, sorry, contact customer service, you're like, you fuckers, you fucking, like, they'll just do that shit to you. So it's like, I don't like money in my banks. I don't like money in a house. It's hard. I know it's hard.
You're only insured up to the first £86,000. So if you've got a couple mil and then the bank goes bust, gone.
I'll give away one of the things I like.
Damn.
Just one. So personally, I prefer the idea of digital real estate, because digital real estate is not controlled by one government jurisdiction, and it can be owned by some obscure entity. So let me give you an example. Let's say I were to buy www.money.com.
Hey, yo, chat, y'all think he's paranoid or he's just thinking advanced, like forward advanced? Because as y'all see, he already been canceled and they try to take everything and they try to stop. They cancel his bank just like they do on Kanye because you talking out of turn. Yeah, I think he's paranoid, or I think he's just being cautious. Put it in the comments, man.
That's worth money. If I could put anything on there and generate money. So that's
buying websites.
I'd pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
And let's say that was owned by a Singaporean trust. Boom.
Yeah.
I feel safer with that.
Okay.
Than a house.
Okay. No, that's interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because now if anyone wants to find out who owns money.com, even though I just say it here on this podcast, they're like, look it up, some Singaporean trust. Okay, contact the Singapore authorities. Who owns this trust? We can't tell you. Court injunction. Years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
It's complicated. And I feel like I own it more
Right.
than a house.
See, it's interesting. And my attitude is you've got to invest in what you know.
Yeah.
If you've made a lot of money, you should invest in what you know.
Oh, completely.
I don't invest in certain stuff if I don't understand it.
Completely.
And even if people tell me this is a great investment, this is a great coin, I'm thinking, I'm all good, thanks. Because I want to invest in what I understand. And if you understand.
How many people here invest in crypto, invest in stocks that pay dividends? Don't have your money inside the bank. Put it in the comments, man. Put it, chat. Let me hear it.
Digital assets.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I think owning a website or a link for me would feel more risky because I can just see any minute, bang, can't open it. I'd rather own land where even if there's a war and the house gets knocked down, I've still got the land. There's a shortage of land.
I understand.
You know,
I understand.
But
and there's so many ways to skin a cat. And that's
Yeah.
what's so beautiful about making money, right? And
Yeah.
I completely understand that. My block is ideological. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I know that a lot of money can be made. However, let me give a caveat to that.
Oh, here we go.
I do think that most of the ways money is made on the planet, nearly all of them are Ponzi schemes. I think stocks are a Ponzi scheme. And when I say Ponzi, I mean that if you're in early, you make a bunch of money. And if you're in late, you get wrecked. Money doesn't come from the thin air. Money doesn't come from the sky.
You
So
take
let's look at
money.
Crypto, right? A lot of people ask me.
You take money. You don't make money. You're not the Federal Reserve. You take money off somebody else. You don't make money. Remember that. That's how money works. So when you think you want to make money, no, you're taking it from somebody else.
About crypto. Hey, what do you think about this coin? What do you think about this coin? Most people don't understand that the crypto market is player versus player. And it's funny because these new crypto coins launch and they start these Telegram groups, these communities. And all the people who have bought the coin are in this community and they're all like acting like they're friends. You're not friends.
Yeah.
If you bought it at $1 and you want to sell it at a profit of $10, someone has to buy it off you. So it's not, it doesn't just come from the sky. You're selling it for more than you bought it for, right? So a bunch of people get in, money comes in, price goes up and up and up and up and up and up. There's always going to be a guy who bought the top.
Yeah.
And it never goes up anymore.
Yeah.
And he gets screwed. There's X amount of people at the top who get wrecked so the people at the bottom can make money.
Yeah.
It's a Ponzi. Every crypto is a Ponzi, all of them. I could go get 100.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Because people that invested in Bitcoin in 2009, today, I can see through my crypto stream, they're millionaires and billionaires. If you bought $1 of crypto back in 2009 when it was, I think it was 3 cents, it'd be a hundreds of millions today. So all you gotta do is hold it. You only lose when you sell it. That's the fact.
$100 million right now, go to England, walk around, and make a bunch of money in real estate. Because I got liquid cash. It ain't that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I've got all the time in the world. Might take me 9 years. That'll go up.
Yeah.
That'll go up. That'll go up. I could do it. But there's also Bob and Sally working their ass off, 22-year mortgage, 10% interest rate. Slugging it. When we own our home, Sally, then we'll be okay.
Don't get me wrong. I think that property is something that can be bad. I think that buying your own home, I think that the Help to Buy scheme is a scam because I'm a developer.
Okay.
So I build houses.
Yeah.
And the Help to Buy scheme is not Help to Buy, it's Help to Sell.
Yeah.
Because basically the people that are getting bought into the Help to Buy, the government are loaning them the money, they have to pay it back.
Yeah.
It's only applicable to a new build.
Yeah.
It's only applicable if you live in it.
Yeah.
So it's really to encourage the developers
To
to build and flog off their stock at an expensive price.
Yeah.
And then the people that are buying it, the second that they buy it, it drops in value because it's a new build.
100%.
They've got to live in it. They're in negative equity. They're finished.
Yep.
So the Help to Buy scheme, I guess, is a way of investing in property, or not even investing, a way of buying property. I don't think you should do that. I think that before you buy your own home to live in, I do own my own home.
Yeah.
But I only bought it last year.
Yeah.
After making millions.
Yeah.
So I think before you buy your own home, if you're ever going to, become a millionaire first.
Oh no, completely. And there's so much to say for renting because when you rent, you have flexibility.
Yeah, true.
I think that flexibility, if we're talking about the attention economy, and we're now living in a world where things are changing so rapidly. Think of how different the world was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago, we had Motorola Razrs, couldn't even do a video on our phones. Now we can film Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how fast the world's changing. If you're going to say, for 22 years, I'm going to live at this address, you're a dummy.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Especially if I was to get rich, man, I don't think I would personally own my house. I probably own it through the company that I own, and then when I move out, I rent it out or sell it or whatever. But I want to own it. I'm not doing it. I'm not being held to one location for the rest of my life for years and years. No. People get tired of this. People get tired of cars. People get tired of other people. I'm not supposed to sign to stay here for the rest of my life. Ain't no way, boy. If you own it to your company, you can rent it to somebody when you decide to move out. But you can actually own it to your company and rent it to you. Yeah, you can do that. I know many people don't know that, but
because you might get an opportunity in Japan. Who knows, right? You're a dummy to do that. So I agree. I own the house I live in. No, sorry, I don't. An entity in the company, blah, blah, owns the house I live in. That was a cash. And that's only because I wanted it the way I wanted it. I want to renovate all this. I want bulletproof glass. Okay, just buy it.
Yeah.
That's why I did it. But in general, yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen his house. Go check out his house, man. His house, he has like these big walls. It was actually on the first video. On the video before this, when he was showing his cars, he has big walls up. Place that shit dope. Like, that shit dope to me. Got the gate.
Yeah, you should. Renting allows you flexibility.
Yeah.
And flexibility is very important in the modern world.
To get rich.
To get rich, you might need to have to go here, go there. You might need a month over there. You might want to go do something in Ireland for 2 months. And then also another thing about renting, especially in the Western economy, I know I shouldn't say this, and it's probably piss off your guys, but it's true. There's really very little downside to renting, because even if you don't pay your rent, they can't make you leave. Like, it's fucking clown world over here. Like, oh, you're renting us 3 months, you don't even pay your rent, and you're still fucking sleeping fine.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is like, rent is fantastic. I would only recommend renting. Unless you get to the point like you, where you have so much money, just buy it.
That's why our tenants are guests, not tenants.
Good, I like that.
So they don't have the same.
Well, I live in Romania, so we have my tenants, because I do have tenants. We have a slightly different system in Romania. We're an hour late, bro. You better pack or pay. But
you know what though? They make it really strict to try and help the tenants. But what actually happens is the landlords
get strict, and they listen. They give you all this list of things. No convictions. Credit score got to be a 710. 3 months. 3 months. Rent and moving. You could get a house for that. Seven and some change. You forget the record. They don't even the bank don't even care about the record. 710 change in a couple thousand. You could get your own place for that. You could own your own house for that. And the people that do that will have them shits rented. Them shits should be open forever. Because I know I ain't. Listen, man. If you're a landlord, you do that, you're wrong. You're wrong. Got these high standards for these people that just can only afford to just barely live. The economy's fucked right now. It's fucked.
That's right.
Really, no. The landlords become really strict with the vetting process.
Yeah, of course.
Ask for big deposits.
Yeah.
My sister's trying to rent somewhere. She's a single mom, and the letting agent said we don't rent to single moms.
Yeah.
Right. So what's happening is it's actually hurting the tenants.
Of course, yeah.
So it's all the things that the government do to try and help the poor often end up hurting the poor.
What did we say earlier about trying to give money out? The government is not capable of helping the poor. And this is why it's so important as a person, you take personal responsibility and understand you're living in a world where the matrix can be cracked. You can make a bunch of money, but you need to take responsibility and do it.
And they close your bank and stuff.
Yeah, they close bank accounts,
Crazy.
payment processing. That's what I mean, own the money, right?
Yeah.
Your bank account.
But they didn't take your properties off you.
Well, they can't.
Yes, exactly.
But that's because of how I've set things up.
Right. So you need to be smart in how you do it.
Yeah.
Do it through a company.
Well, that's right. But I also think that Joe Schmo, who's just starting off buying his house, doesn't do it smart.
Absolutely. You know what, though? In the UK, they've devastated landlords. The taxes, everything, they're killing landlords.
Yeah.
But the rich corporations that are investing in property, the way they're doing it, it's very profitable.
Completely.
So the small guy needs to learn how the big guy's doing it and duplicate it.
Controversial influence.
Chat, how you feel about that, man? He be dropping them jewels, though. I ain't even gonna lie. He be dropping them jewels. Says, bro, how do you have 1K and no one even viewing? while you're viewing. Nice way of sneak dissing, bro. Just show some support. I do it throughout the day, randomly. I don't put no post up. I just view. I just throwing stuff up, bro. I try my best. I don't know. I wish people could support, but hey, that's on y'all. But listen, let me know what else y'all want to see, man. I'll be back probably. I'll be back later with another stream. I'm gonna post the clips up throughout the day. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a nice day.